Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Professional Builder live demo area. Certainly sit down, sir. You're there, you're the gentleman. Sit down, we won't keep you long, we're not going to keep you captive, but what we are going to do is we're going to advise you, for goodness sake, get a grip. It's time to look at Knipex, as I now know them. Yeah?
Nice, yeah.
I used to call them Knipex, I now call them Knipex.
Knipex, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, you heard it here first. We've got David Barnes here, who's going to show us another Knipex product. We looked at one yesterday. They've got a big stand over there full of products, and he's brought something along to focus upon today.
Sure. So, Roger, what we've got is, we've got the pliers wrench. This is basically our version of an adjustable spanner. So it works on a push button adjustment, so it's nice and easy, and once you've got the right size, you're locked in place. But the key to the tool is that it works on a parallel motion. So that means, basically, with a normal adjustable spanner, you tend to find that the head's kind of like a U shape. That's right. What that means, as you'll know, is that you can sometimes get a bit of play and, as a result, round stuff off. Whereas with this, once you sit on the workpiece, it sits flush. So there's no movement or play whatsoever.
Steady for him. So what we've got here, the most important thing to say straight away is we're not talking about serrated jaws here. Oh. So if we're doing something like a radiator valve, chrome radiator valve, it's perfectly safe to use because it's basically the same as an adjustable spanner. So you put that on there, and of course you haven't got to worry about turning the knurled nut to adjust the size. It locks on and gives you tremendous purchase. I own some of these, which is why I'm familiar with them, but they are very, very useful indeed. I use them all the time for radiator valves. Shower valves is the other thing. You daren't use a serrated edge on a chrome. You do see plumbers doing it sometimes. They need sacking basically,
Yeah,
but
it just damages the workpiece.
yeah, it's just a terrible thing to do. But there you go. So you've got very, very firm grip. Now, I've got to say there are lots of grips around, and if you've ever bought a cheap Chinese pair of grips and they last no time, they don't work, they don't grip positively, they got way too much play in them. So for David, you can grab that, David.
Sure.
The thing about Knipex is they are quality. Everyone knows, plumbers know these the world over, and they're made in Germany. They're still made in Germany, which is quite a remarkable thing if you think about all the manufacturing that's migrated east to try and reduce the price, but they're not willing to compromise on the quality. Obviously they cost more than a cheap Chinese pair, but they last you a lifetime. You know, if you're a plumber and you buy your Knipex and you can hang on to them, that's the other thing, not leaving them under floorboards and all that kind of thing. I've lost so many tools under floorboards over the years and never ever found any. But anyway, there they are.
Also, one of the other features that we're pointing out, because it works on a parallel cam and it hasn't got any teeth, like you said, it's not going to damage stuff, but people think they'll often slip off things as well. You won't get the purchase. But with this demonstration that hopefully we can do, we can demo that. So if you grab onto that and give it a pull, go on, give it some welling. You're not going to slip off at all, even though it's got no teeth.
Anybody want to try that? That is quite remarkable. And that's with no teeth. Yeah. So
basically how it works is the cam system, this section here, the cam, the leverage is 10 to 1, so whatever you exert on the handles is 10 times that coming out of the jaw as well. So it's another good feature about it as well.
As he says leverage, I say leverage.
Leverage, yeah.
But anyway, beautiful. They're really nice, aren't they? If you look at that, that is a lovely little well-made tool.
Good for small areas as well.
Yeah, but it feels really nice in the hands. But anyway, if you want to get your hands on these, because I think that's the way to do it, is to actually try them out for yourself. And if you go down to the Knipex stand, which is down there, David's going to go back there in a minute, so like the Pied Piper, you can follow him down if you like, and give these a go, because honestly, if you're not using them, once you've used them, you never go back to the cheap ones. So, as I say, they're a legendary brand among plumbers. Thanks very much, David. Thanks for coming and seeing us again. And I hope the rest of the show goes well for you.
Thank you. Cheers.